What up? It's your boy, Mr. Squee here, and I'm going to be doing a Pro Football Hall of Fame video, Class of 2025 edition. We got Sterling Sharpe, who is the brother of Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe, and then Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends of all time. We got both the Allens. We got Eric Allen, and then we got Jared Allen. So Allen was one of the best safeties slash DBs of his era, and then Allen was one of the best edge rushers of his era. But it was a pretty good class. Near the end of this video, I'm gonna talk about why I think it should have been more than 4. But I'm gonna give praise to these guys first before I'm not gonna. No negative energy in the beginning of the video. Allen, anyway, we're going to begin with him. One of the best edge rushers of his era. His stats speak for himself. 187 career games, which 12 seasons, 648 career tackles, 19 career fumble recoveries, 32 forced fumbles, 6 INTs, 2 defensive touchdowns. He has 4 career safeties, which is tied for the most all-time. He is the most in a season, which is tied for the most all-time. And he's a 2-time sack leader. So he was just a monster. But Sterling Sharpe, he only played for 7 seasons, and he put up 5 1,000-yard seasons, which is just crazy. I mean, he was it was just a shame that his prime got cut so short. 112 career games, 7 seasons, 595 receptions, over 8,000 yards, 65 touchdowns, 3-time receptions leader. He led the league in receiving yards in 92, and then he was also a 2 times receiving touchdown leader. He was a monster. It was just crazy. Season-ending injury, or career-ending injury. Changing. But Allen, he was one of the best of the the late 80s and the 90s DBs. He was just a ball hawking safety slash DB. I mean, 8 pick sixes, which is insane. 14 seasons, 787 tackles, over 40 passes defended. I think that's because PFF couldn't keep track of all that back then that far, but 5 forced fumbles, 7 fumble recoveries, 3 sacks. The 9 defensive touchdowns. He was just a beast. But Antonio Gates, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. He played for so long, and he was also undrafted too. That's what makes him one of the greatest undrafted players of all time too. But his longevity was insane too. He played 16 seasons, 955 receptions, 11,841 yards, 116 touchdowns, which is the most touchdowns by a tight end. He's one of only 2 tight ends with over 100 plus touchdowns, and he went to the Pro Bowl 8 consecutive years in a row too. It was insane. He was just pretty much guaranteed Pro Bowl selection almost every year. Beast. All right, now we're going to talk about the Hall of Fame Class of 2025 finalists. Eric Allen, Jared Allen, and Gates. They made it to the finalists, but Sterling Sharpe was not one of the finalists, surprisingly, and he got selected, so I was kind of surprised by that. But there was a lot of great players on this list here. I mean, you got Willie Anderson, who was one of the best tackles for his time, and then one of the best guards, Evans, Jari Evans, if I'm not mistaken. And then Torrey Holt was one of the best wide receivers. I mean, it's greatest show on turf right there. And then Luke Kuechly, even though he played for a short amount of time, he's one of the best linebackers ever. Eli Manning's probably is the only questionable one on this list, but he still has a Hall of Fame resume, beating Tom Brady twice. Steve Smith definitely deserves. Terrell Suggs deserves. Suggs is a first ballot Hall of Famer in my opinion. Same with Kuechly. And then Fred Taylor, Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Darren Woodson, Marshall Yonda. Just so many great players. But pretty much my future uploads is going to be consistent of players that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Marshall Yonda is one of them, but also Halati Nagata, um, Anquan Bolden's another one. He was one of my favorite wide receivers. Uh, he was on the when he was on the Ravens was awesome, but he was drafted by the Cardinals. But there's even players that I've been researching and looking in. There's this one guy named Austin Goose, Gonsolin. I don't even know how to, but he's cool. He was a beast safety. That's another player that I could make a video about. And then I think he's eligible now too. I think Frank Gore. I didn't see him. He didn't make the finalists. He was one of the best running backs. I mean, his longevity, man, he's crazy. And then Adrian Peterson, I think next year is eligible too, but I don't know if it's next year or the year after. I have to look because I don't know if it was 20. I think it was 2021 was the last year. But then Jesse Tuggle, one of the most underrated linebackers of all time, uh, definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And then another linebacker that comes to mind, Clay Matthews Jr. That motherfucker was part of my language. That dude, just looking at some of the tape, he was a monster. But I'm gonna make more content like that, and then new upcoming videos, more future Hall of Fame player videos, of course, Pro Bowl videos, NFL history in different eras, some free agency videos, and more. Just try to pump out some more NFL content. If there's anything you guys are interested in, or anything you guys have questions about, or anything, or just even want to just talk football. I mean, I that would be cool. Just leave a comment. That'd be awesome. If you guys enjoyed, I hope so. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace, peace.